Hey, this is Twisted Big D. You made it through your first week, we're saying. We're going to go to meeting your trainer for the first time. When you meet your trainer for the first time, he's going to call you. Make sure that whenever he calls you, you get to him as soon as you can, because this is important. It shows that you want a trainer if you're able to get to him pretty fast. If you're all like, oh man, I'm over at the campus, I'm gonna eat lunch and I'm gonna hang out for a while, I'll meet you later this afternoon, that's not a good sign. Make sure that you're available to go meet them. It shows that the intent, or that you want this, that you're gonna do everything it takes to do it. You know, I had students that just sat down eating lunch. I told them, hey, just go ahead and eat your lunch and then come over right after. I'm fine with that. We're all fine with that. We understand, hey, you might be at lunch and you just sat down to eat it. But if you're over at the Millennium and you're all like, oh, I'll meet up with you, how about 2 o'clock and it's 11 o'clock, we're going to think that you really don't want this. You better give us a good reason, is what I'm trying to get to, is why you can't make it whenever we need to do this interview. So the interview, you're going to meet your trainer. You two are going to sit down somewhere, maybe in his truck, maybe at the Millennium, maybe, who knows, wherever y'all sit down and meet, that's where you're gonna meet your trainer. You're gonna ask him questions like, what's your rules on the truck? How long have you been driving? How long have you been training? Are you company? Are you lease? There's a lot of questions that you're gonna ask. He's gonna ask you more of stuff about you, like, hey, what made you come to Prime? Maybe he might ask you, hey, what did you do before you came to Prime? Just little questions here and there. He might start telling you about himself first off. That way you get to know him. And basically what he's doing is seeing if y'all are compatible. If he feels that you're compatible, to that he can teach you everything to get you your CDL. He's also probably going to have you come out to the truck, to the engine compartment, and do an engine compartment pre-trip. And if that's pretty good, then he's going to be really happy. If it's not pretty good, you don't know it, he's going to tell you to work on it. Some trainers might not even take you if you don't know nothing on your pre-trip, because they're like, hey, your heart's not into this. You really don't want this. Me, my interviews are a lot shorter. I introduce myself. I kind of get to know the student a little bit. Sometimes I'll take them out to do the engine compartment, and I see where they're at. And I tell them, if they don't know none of it, I'm like, hey, look, I'm going to be real with you, because I'm a very blunt person. I speak my mind. So if it's bad, I'm going to tell you how bad it is. I'm going to be like, look, you need to really work on this. And I take every student. I don't care if it's bad or not. The ones that at least know crack, bent, or broken, no abrasion, bulges, or cuts, that's good enough for me, because that shows me you at least looked at that paper. If you don't know nothing, you don't even know that, then, you know, your heart's not into this, and we're going to have a good talk about this engine compartment. But I look at every student as a challenge. So I just take every student. Now, sometimes I sit back and I'm all like, should I really take this guy? But at the end of the day, I'm like, I'm taking him, because he's the challenge. If I can get the hardest guys there are to train a CDL and make them succeed, then that makes me better. So I try to take even the hard ones. I'm all like, I'm taking them, because guess what? Sometimes, a lot of the times, they become the easiest ones to teach. Well, that's a little bit about your interview, kind of how it goes. It's a set down, and it's just getting to know each other, seeing if you're compatible. Not everybody's compatible. The matching process Prime has, where you take the computer questionnaire thing and you put it in order, it's pretty accurate. I mean, I've been matched up with some students that I felt like were really, really close to what I believe, and that believed in having clean trucks. I put down clean truck, or cleanliness, doing the right things, stuff like that. And I've been getting students that are the same way. The matching process is pretty good, but every once in a while you're going to get a trainer that you're not going to be compatible with. If you feel like that, you can always get another trainer, by going in there and talking to the people like Steve Larson and Stan Kasterke, talking to them. That way you can be put with somebody that you're more compatible with.